What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So for today's mod, as you guys know, I did get a new truck. So the Dodge Ram is over there, and this is the new truck now. We got a 2019 1500 5.3 Silverado crew cab standard bed. If you guys haven't watched the video of why I went with the crew cab standard bed, please go watch that video. We upgraded from the Dodge Ram of the extended cab standard bed to a crew cab standard bed, which means the 4 big doors and then a standard bed. So this is over that 5-foot bed. It's the 6.7 bed. So today's mod, all right, we got the windows tinted. That's a check. Waiting for another engine component, and then also waiting for Blocker Chip to get back to me about the film. So I left them a message. They haven't contacted me back, so it seems kind of odd of them to not get back to me, but we'll see how that goes in the future, within actually this week coming up. But I did get married yesterday, so congratulations to me. But today's mod is the exhaust. So I kind of showed you guys the exhaust, let you hear it a little bit in the reveal video, but on this one, since we got electric start now, feature I've never had before on a vehicle. Again, like I said, this is the newest thing that I've ever owned. So I got all the bells and whistles. This is the LTZ model, so I got remote start too. But let's go ahead and hear what the kind of stock-ish exhaust sounds like. I know this exhaust on this truck isn't completely stock. There is a aftermarket muffler on this truck, as the Flowmaster Super 10 that is on this truck currently, but it doesn't sound as loud as my Dodge Ram. Why? Because on these new trucks they put these resonators in, and the exhaust tips do an actual helpful job of quieting the exhaust down on these trucks. So I'll show you guys this one more time. There's about 3 screens that you want to look for. They're right there. There's 3 on that side and 3 on the other side. You may not be able to see them too well, but then also these exhaust tips kind of quiet these exhausts on this truck down some as well too. But there's 3 kind of screens at the end of this tailpipe on this side, and then the same thing on the other side. This is a dual exhaust truck. It's not true dual. Again, that's another reason why they get quiet down quite a bit on these newer trucks. But today we're going to try and fix that. We're going to try and see if the muffler shop I'm going to in Brooklyn can true dual this truck and delete the muffler and just give me 2 stainless steel pipes all the way back. I'm gonna just try out firsthand of leaving the stock tips in. I did shop around on Borla.com, and they do have exhaust tips for them. I was looking for the chrome ones, but some way I just couldn't find the chrome tips, because that's what I want. I didn't want the black ones, even though those look nice as well, but I wanted the chrome ones and somehow couldn't find them, so I have to keep looking for those. But anyway, I was just going to go ahead and leave the stock tips in for right now, just to see what the kind of, if they can do it, the straight pipe, true dual straight pipe is all the way back with the stock tips on. So I'll let you guys hear it right now. It will sound louder, and then it'll quiet itself down because the truck is cold. This is a cold start, even though we're in a warm kept garage. Drove it yesterday to and from my wedding, so it did get driven yesterday, but again, it sat overnight, and it's about 8 in the morning right now. So let's go ahead and get this started. For your 2019 Silverados with key fobs like this, and your Sierras, all you have to do is press your lock button and then hit and hold down this clockwise arrow for at least 3 seconds. Hit it again, hold it down. So it does have a little nice rumble to it, especially on the cold starts, but then it'll quiet down a little bit as it gets warmed up. Stepping back here a little bit. So it's decently loud for anybody looking for kind of like the truck that has just a little rumble to it, not going down the street rattling people's ears. So if you're like an older guy that kind of wants a truck and then you just want a little bit of rumble to it so people know, yeah, that's a truck, you can go with the Super 10 exhaust or the touring exhaust that Borla makes. The Attack is kind of getting louder for the guys that like the loud stuff like me, but even those exhausts aren't loud enough for me. I'm one of those guys that likes the super loud stuff. Obviously, if you're a subscriber of this channel, you know everything I have is loud. The bikes were loud, the Corvette was loud, Dodge truck is loud, so of course we got to make this loud. And true dual it, straight pipe all the way back. So as you can see now, like, it's pretty quiet. So it doesn't have that, it has like a little slight deep rumble, nothing crazy. So it's just kind of like that idle rumble, nothing that I need to yell over the camera for like I'm not doing right now. Like if we were on that on the bike or talking next to the Dodge Ram, and I'd be yelling just like I have been in the helmets and stuff like that. But all right, enough talking right now. Let's go ahead to All Star Muffler in Brooklyn, and I'll see you guys there. All right guys, we are back here down with the truck. Wanted to come back down here inside the garage just so that if I got any comments saying, oh, you're not in the right spot anymore, or the same spot, or you're in a different area. So I just wanted to come back down in the garage, same parking spot, same area, same truck, just with true duals now. So I just got back. I went to All Star Muffler and got this work done. But let's go under here and take a peek. We are true dualed all the way back. No more screens. I did leave the stock tips in, so those are the stock tips. But as you can see down here, we are true dualed. Got rid of those screens, no more screens. So it is all stainless steel. I did not want the cheaper stuff to where it would start to rust within a year. But again, I don't plan to drive this truck much in the winter time. But just want to hop on here, guys, and show you, or let you hear actually, the sound difference in what we had on there previously, which was the stock piping but with a Flowmaster Super 10 on there. But now we are true dualed all the way back, so 2 straight pipes all the way back with just the stock tips on. So here's what that sounds like, again using our remote start. The vehicle is now warm, so that I just got off the highway. I literally just pulled in here. It's about a 35-minute drive, so the truck is warm now. So it'll be a little quieter as far as cold startup kind of noise, but it's still loud because obviously it's straight pipe. But just wanted to make that little disclaimer real quick. So let's go ahead and get this started. Lock button once, hold down the arrow button. So with these stock tips, again, it still does quiet it down some with the stock tips, but obviously you can tell by now I'm talking a little bit louder than I was in the earlier seconds of this video with starting it up with all the stock components on it except for the muffler. But I'm not gonna rev it too much in here just because I don't know if anybody's sitting in their car or anything. I don't want to be the obnoxious person, but we'll do that outside in another video probably, or within this same video. It depends on how I put the clips together and how I edit this video. So I'll give you maybe 1 or 2 revs here real quick. This is the sound inside the cab. So it's pretty loud inside the cab. So that tells me if you're behind it, you can definitely hear the straight pipes. But actually I got a call, guys, right after we got the exhaust done, that the tires were ready to be installed on this truck as well. I got the same tires that I put on the 01 Dodge Ram. They are the all-terrain KO2s, so those will be on this truck as well. Always have heard a lot of good things about KO2s, all-terrains. I did have them on an older vehicle that I used to have. I think it was an 01 Blazer that I had. It was my brother's car at first, and it just kind of got passed down a little bit as he upgraded. So I ran some KO2s on that Blazer, and if anybody has had a Chevy Blazer before, you guys know how awesome those little SUVs are. Like, those are awesome, especially in the snow, and the KO2s that I ran on those worked out really well. So I'm pretty sure I'll be pleased with the KO2s I put on the Ram and the KO2s that I'm about to get put on this truck. But had to drop something off over here at Minter Mall, and for my wedding I had to drop off the vest that I kind of rented from American Commodore. It was a burnt orange vest. But we are on our way now from Minter to North Olmsted to go to NTB, because that's where I ordered the tires from and where I get them installed. That's where I got the KO2s installed on the Ram, so I'm going right back to them. They did a good job, got me in and out, so I'm going back to good customer service. I know I preach that a lot on this channel, especially with the bikes. Good customer service. Bela at Rider's Choice, who's always done my motorcycle work, always go to him, in and out there too. Something big, it'll be 1 or 2 or 3 more days tops, and he gets me in and out of there at a good price as well too, not just those high guys, but create good relationships with people, and they'll cut you a bone here and there, and then you have to return the favor. You don't have to, but being a good person is returning the favor and making those good relationships. So, and I make sure that I do that so that people take care of me. Like, if there's been a couple times where I've gotten things done or things worked on, and the guys have been just like, yeah, we'll just throw it in. If you get that, you got some good customer service, and you're repaying that customer service in your, I guess, good personness of being a good person, being thankful and generous. But respecting the people that are working on your vehicles, or whatever the case may be. If it's something outside of working on vehicles, get another sound clip, getting on the highway. Sorry, the windows. Getting that choppy sound from the back windows being down. I don't want to roll my fronts down just yet, because I just got those tinted, as you guys know. And I got my sticker still on here saying don't roll down the windows. But yeah, good customer service. But that's the reason why I'm traveling out to North Olmsted, even though that's not the correct one, or not the correct one. It is the correct one for me, but it's not the closest one to me, is what I meant to say. But again, I prefer the customer service. I will drive 45 minutes if I have to for good customer service. Gotta put the seatbelt on here. Forgot to put that on. Just started talking to you guys and forgot about the seatbelt. Wear your seatbelt, kids. But yeah, I don't care if the drive is 45 minutes, an hour, or whatever. If I got good customer service, I know where I'm going to for good customer service, I'm all right. Kind of taking the drive for the good customer service. But yeah, guys, the exhaust is on. It's true dual, straight pipe, all the way back from the cats. No muffler. That's what straight pipe is, for you guys that don't know what straight pipe is. So it's 2 straight pipes for a true dual. That's what that means. 2 pipes, true dual. No muffler, all the way back. I left the stock tips on. May change them out later on, don't know. This sounds pretty wicked right now, and I'm sure hopefully the camera picked it up as I was getting on the highway here. Like it sounds Hellcat kind of throaty, and that's in a stock 2019 Silverado 5.3. So I'm definitely liking that. It's making me miss the fast life, but now we're in 4 doors because winter's approaching here, so everything is put away fun-wise, otherwise, or I don't know how to put that. Everything is put away fun-wise for the winter. That's beside the trucks, I guess we could say that, make it make sense. But that's it, guys. I will probably bring you guys back in after the tires are installed, because I got some other running around to do, and sometimes you just don't really feel like picking the camera up, because it does take time to film and do stuff like that extra, and I already got on a time crunch here, and I got to get back home too and make dinner for my wife, because we just got married yesterday. So I want to get home and make dinner for her, because I was off work today getting work done on this truck, getting the straight pipe on it, and now doing the tires, and had to do some other running around with some money, and collecting money and making more money and all that good stuff. Money, money, money.
Money, money. Stop it, you mean old potato.
So I think I'm going to end it right here, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Make sure you tune in to the next video of getting the KO2 tires on the 2019 Silverado, and I'll see you guys in that video.